and education.
KiawiTechIT Academy is innovative.
KiawiTechIT.
KiawiTechIT Academy is all about empowerment, transformation, and education.
KiawiTechIT Academy is innovative.
KiawiTechIT.
Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome once more to this amazing live IT talk shows we always organize during the week and during the weekends. That is on Facebook and on YouTube. It is always a great pleasure to have you here with us, have us chit chat about how you can start an IT career from scratch without zero knowledge about IT and how you can go about it. So here, like you are going to notice, we are having a little surprise for you. We are going to be having a surprise guest with us. And for now, I am at the studio together with Vandeline. I don't know if she's around. She can come and greet us. And yeah, okay. She's coming in. She's queuing in. Okay.
Yes,
Hello,
I'm right here, Rita.
You're very
Hello,
welcome.
Rita. Thank you so much for having me this evening. It's always a pleasure. Yeah, it's always a pleasure to hang out with you and with everyone on our YouTube channels, Facebook channels, in fact, on our social media platform, just to let them know that no matter where they are right now or what they are doing, they can become the next big thing in IT.
Exactly.
Yeah, I
That's the
think Rita has
main.
hit right there. Are you back, Rita?
Yes, I am. Yes, I am. Can you get me?
Great.
Okay. So,
Yes.
so it is always of great pleasure for us to be able to take this time to tell each and every one of you how easy it is, how simple it is, because naturally, when you are not informed, you get deformed. So we are here to be able to inform you, and please feel free, come take a seat. Feel free, be light-hearted. There's no form of formality in here in this house. Everything is free. Feel free to greet us and tell us from where you're watching. And please keep on sharing the live, share the link so that we can be able to reach out to a neighbor, to someone who is equally in need of this information. So we are here ready to answer all of your questions. We're ready to let you know what steps you can take to be able to take this career. So, Vandeline, generally, I don't know. I think I want to wait for some time before we introduce our amazing guests. Are you getting me, Vandeline?
However you, yeah, I can hear you.
Okay, that's good. So please share the live, subscribe, share the live to all your neighbors, to all your contacts, so that we can be able to reach out to them as well. This might just be that one thing your neighbor needs to be able to get this courage and start the IT career. For the number of time we have been doing this, we have noticed that majority of you guys always just keep the cold feet because you're scared. You don't know what you will be getting into, right? You don't know how it's going to work and what it's going to give. So please, don't be scared, don't be shy. Please tell us where you're watching from. Text us, either it's from Facebook or from YouTube. Tell us where you're watching from so we can greet you and equally tell you that we have a lot of DBA communities in your place, be it the US, be it England, UK, Poland, be it Austria, Germany, Cameroon, Lithuania, Oman. We have DBA communities almost all over the world. We have a very large community. So please give us a shout out. Tell us from where you're watching from and have us equally greet you. So Oh wow, I can see someone watching from Austria. That's good. We are happy having you into the house. Last our last show, we had one of our DBAs come that queued in from Austria. He was the one uh, on the seat of the guest. He answered questions and he talked, interacted with others, and we are happy to have Austria in the building. We are happy to have you. So you're very welcome. Feel safe, feel at home, and feel free to ask all the questions that you have. Oh wow, we have Mr. Bila SK queuing in from Cameroon. Cameroon in the building. I myself I'm talking from Cameroon now, though I'm always all over the place, but I'm talking from Cameroon. We are happy to have you in the studio. We are happy to have you in this live. And please keep on sharing the link so that others can have the opportunity that you are having right now. I bet you by the time I was starting this course, I had no one to cue me in like this, right? So, but you are able to
I
have
think
this.
it's
I'm, are you getting me, Vandeline? Are you getting me, Vandeline?
I
Hello?
feel like Rita's network is glitching just a little bit.
Are you getting me?
Yeah, Rita, I feel like your network is glitching a little bit.
Oh, sorry. Oh,
Yeah, I
wow.
can I can hear you right now.
Okay, then that's fine. So,
But during that glitch, I think I just take over until Rita's network is stable again.
okay. So you can get me? Can you get me now?
Yeah, you can go ahead now. I can hear you.
Okay, perfect. So I would love
I can hear you
to I would
now.
love you, Vandeline, to just try to tell us what you think being a DBA, or what can you say about being a DBA to someone who has never heard about it or who just heard about it and wants to uh, take on the course. What will you say? What will you tell that person a DBA is? Hello, Vandeline. Did you get me? Hello.
The question was who's a DBA, right?
Yes, exactly.
Yes, I feel like there's a glitch. I don't know. You asked to know who is a DBA, right?
Yes, of course. Yes.
Okay, a database administrator, it's someone heavily paid to protect data that belongs to a company. This person makes sure that the data is secure, the data is highly available, and the data is ready for use whenever it is needed. So he's basically like a gatekeeper sitting somewhere in a data center, somewhere in an office or in his home, even behind his laptop, safeguarding all the information that that belong to an institution that values them highly, right? So this person is there to provide it to the team so that when they need them, it's always available for use at the right time. So basically, in layman's terms, a database administrator is someone who makes sure that information is available when it's needed. So if you want to bring it down to the grassroots level, it's like, okay, I have my phone, right? I, on a daily basis, make sure that my contacts are available. If I need to call someone in Cameroon, I know the person's name. I know how I saved the number. If I have like five Larissas, I know there's Larissa from Etugepe, there's Larissa from Germany, there's Larissa from the USA. That's how I save that information. I have pictures in a folder. Maybe I went on vacation to Greece or I went vacation to the US. If I need a picture from my US trip, I have a folder that has my US pictures. I have a folder that has my pictures I took to Africa. Basically, I am streamlining and guarding my personal data sustainable. So the database administrator is not only this abstract person who is doing very abstract things, basically me on my phone, right? Making sure that whenever I need a contact, it's available. If I need a picture, I know where to find it. and that all this information here is backed up in case I lose this phone today. I can just restore all this information onto a new device. Basically, that is what a database administrator does at an administrative level and with a structured system.
Wow. So if I should cut down all of what you said, it means everyone watching us is a database administrator.
Technically, yes, they just don't know it.
No, that
They
they are
just don't
database.
know it.
Basically, like Vandeline just said, you can see that doing this thing is not difficult at all. That is what you have been doing on a day-to-day basis. Oh wow, shout out to Jolie, Mirabelle, Fouet, Gap. Good evening to you. We would love to know from where you're
I
watching
know
us from.
Mirabelle personally, and I know she's watching from Germany.
Oh wow, shout out to Germany in the building. We are happy to have and welcome you into this live show.
Yes, it's
So it's really amazing. Like we were saying, everyone literally is a database administrator. It's
yes,
just
we are more than excited to have you.
yeah. So I would love us to welcome our special guests right into the hall, into the panel, because she's someone who is a database administrator and she is ready for us today. She's going to be ready to answer all of your questions and interact with you so that you get it from the right source, from the horse's mouth. So we are welcoming Harriette into the
Would
building.
you
Oh,
permit me introduce her before she says anything?
Oh, please do, please.
Yes. So before I permit Harriet to say anything, guys, let me introduce to you the most enthusiastic, motivated, resourceful, in fact, and joyous database administrator I have ever met. I've known Harriet for several years, but I never knew this side of her until she took on the DBA journey. I discovered a level of motivation that I was yet to discover, and I am more than excited to have her on the panel with us tonight. So, Harriet, take your flowers and welcome to the show.
oh, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you so much, Vanzi and Rita. Sorry, I have a little bit of cold, but we're gonna manage and go. So, good evening, everyone. Good morning, wherever you're watching from. I'm Harriet, a database administrator. All thanks to KiawiTech IT Academy.
Yeah, we really appreciate that.
Yeah, thank you very much. I really, really, really feel, so happy to be here, to come out here to inspire one or two persons, to really motivate them and tell them that, what are you guys still doing? If you've not heard about KiawiTech IT Academy, if you haven't heard about being a database administrator, this is the right time for you to take that decision. I mean, just stay focused and tomorrow you become a DBA. Thank you very much, Mandy and Rita.
Thank you so much to you for
Absolutely.
accepting our invitation into this panel. So basically, what I would love us to start with, it's from the beginning. I would love you to share with us and our viewers what were your feelings, what were your thoughts before you ever took on this course, and after you took the course, after you started, I mean at the beginning, what did you feel? What was the feeling you had?
Thank you very much, Rita. Oh, I will start by, I'm literally surrounded with DBAs.
Yeah.
But I'll tell you that at that time, Vanti is one of them. When she was taking this course, sometimes we'll come and we'll sit, we'll discuss, but that interest was not there. I had no interest. But one day when we visited Germany, I went to Madame Zelda's place. I saw her, how relaxed she was in her home, walking, and with no stress. I was like, what? What was I really thinking? So when I left from Madame Zelda's house, I visited Vanzi. That's when Vanzi just had her job and she was signing her contract. Oh, what? This thing is serious. Oh, I need to get this number. When I left from Vanzi's place, I went to Madame Tingum Flora's place. She too, she was just signing her contract. And I told myself that next time when I'm coming back to Germany, I'll be coming back as a DBA.
Oh
So,
yeah.
and that's exactly what happened because we were together. That was I think it was in around June or July. Then the next session was starting in October. So I went in during that session, and believe me, 1 year after, I became a DBA.
Oh wow.
So I would just want to say that when the right time comes, whatever motivates you, that thing that motivates you to take that course, just keep the motivation going. Because believe me, all of us grew in Cameroon. We know how it was always difficult when it comes to GCE, ordinary level, and advanced level certificates. People will get up, put their legs inside buckets of water because they don't want to sleep. But I've never done that throughout my life. I've never done that. But look at my age with 3 kids and a husband. I mean, I could get up every night, working full time, get up every night because actually I'm in Denmark, and I was attending by the US slot. So you can imagine getting up, was supposed to start work every day at 7, and I drive from I drive almost 30 minutes to my job site. I have 3 kids. I need to get up every morning and prepare 3 kids. Then I will get up. What I used to do was I will wake up, set my alarm at 1:30. I'll wake up, I go take my shower, I just put on my uniform, and I'm ready to just disappear immediately. Classes are over. I mean, and I'd never missed a class. There was no day I would say, oh my God, I'm not attending because I'm tired. No, 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 no. That motivation was there, and it is that same motivation that kept me moving until I became a DBA.
Oh wow. This is really amazing. This is
Yeah.
very, very amazing. Vandeline, what do you think?
I would, I would, I would. I mean, she has summarized the journey so well, but I just want this to sink in a little because everything that she has said is so true and so relatable. It feels like just yesterday when she was saying these things. She came to my office and I was showing her. I was like, okay, yeah, you see this laptop I have here. In this laptop, I have 5 other laptops. And she was like, what do you mean by that? I said, yes, I have single-handedly built 5 other laptops in this laptop. And she was like, is it magic? How did it happen? I told her the trick is simple. You take the course, you do the things, they are so easy. And she was asking me all the questions that everyone on the other side is asking right now.
That's right.
But the difference between her and every other person was that she took action. And she took this action in the most dramatic of ways. I'll tell you something, a very interesting anecdote about Harriet. And this is something I don't cease to tell anyone who asks me about her. So, the first day she started her DBA course, the very first day, it was already the capstone for the batch before her.
Mhm.
It's like you see, like the batches start in on the 1st of April, and
Mhm.
the other batch. So it's like this overlap. So the new batch comes when the other batch is presenting making their final presentation. And she was
Exactly.
courageous enough to join this final presentation. And instead of joining this presentation and sit like, oh my God, I have no idea what they're talking about, she was actively taking notes. After that presentation, she called me. And that was the most dramatic call I've ever had. That call about always on high availability. I was like, wait a minute, how many classes have you taken? She said, no, we have our first class next week. And I'm like, wait, what? So how do you know about this? She said, I attended the presentation, I took my notes, and I did my own research. Wow. How dramatic is that? That, to me, that singular action was proof enough that Harriette would be DBA before she knows it. And that is
Oh, yeah.
exactly how she came. She came with all the motivation you can think of. Never took anything lying down. I mean, you can imagine attending class in the night, you are already dressed up for work, and then in the morning you just wake your kids up and you take them to work. That motivation was there, and there was never a day she failed in her marital duties. There was never a day she failed in her parental duties, and there was never a day that she gave excuses. And that was that's the winning mindset, and
Yeah.
that is what we make possible for you at KiawiTech. And I'm super proud of you. I still can't get over it. It feels like just yesterday we were talking about this on the other side, and now
That's
we are
right.
speaking a
That's
different
right.
language.
That's right.
Yes,
Now
exactly.
we are
That's
So
DBAs.
let me congratulate you again.
Thank you so much.
Yes,
Now,
now we're on a level playing ground, right?
yes,
So,
that's
guys, let
exactly.
us know you're watching. Please drop a word. Just let us know where you're watching from. If you have any fears about IT, if you have any questions, we are all here and we are happy to answer your questions. Harriette is here. She's one of the flourishing DBAs in our community, and she is the pioneer in Denmark, if you don't know.
yeah,
So, if you're in the Scandinavians, guys, drop a comment. Let's know to link you up with Harriette so that you get this motivation to your side.
that's right.
Yeah, that's
I'll hand
that's
it back
really
to you,
right.
Rita.
So okay, that's really right. Because from all what you've said, Harriet and Vandeline, all you need to understand and know is this: what you need, what are the prerequisites to take this course? Just bring in your courage, the motivation, the hunger to thrive. That is the will to bulldoze, to
What are
remove
the
every
prerequisites?
mountain in front of you, right?
Yeah.
Are you getting
Yeah,
me?
yeah, we are getting you, Rita.
Okay, okay, so that is all you need.
Yes, we
And
are.
majority of the people, Vandeline, I'll ask you this question. People will always ask, this question always comes back all the time. Please, will there be mathematics? Is there mathematics included in this course and all the like? Please, or let me not send the question to Vandeline. Harriet, please tell us, did you ever calculate anything in that class or something?
No, no, no. And what you just said is the exact thing people always like. When you tell people, I will advise you to take this course, they'll tell you, please, my mathematics level is not at that level. I tell there is nothing there about like mathematics. There is nothing there. Somebody like me, I did not even know how to manipulate my phone. So I was even the least person to even think about computer, in short, about IT, you
Mm-hmm.
know, because
Mm-hmm.
somebody like me, back in those days,
Yeah.
my phone was just to make calls and take pictures. That's all. Mandolin can testify. Whenever we're in a garden, I'll just say, that's our photographer. She takes the pictures and sends them to us. So, I mean, becoming an IT, let me say an IT guru. I mean, it's just the mindset and the motivation.
Exactly.
There is
Thank you so much,
nothing there. There's
Harriet.
nothing there like mathematics. There is nothing there like mathematics. Nothing. It's just your mindset and your motivation. And tomorrow you'll see it.
That is it. So I would ask you another question. When you were when you were told about they told you about this thing called KiawiTech, right? And they
Yeah.
told you that you are going to be having a job in no less in less than no time. Did you believe?
Honestly speaking, Vanolin can testify. As I earlier said, I had no interest. Even when we were doing even when Vanolin was sitting there attending the classes, we'll be sitting waiting for them to finish and come. There was no interest, but I developed that interest as I earlier said, when I traveled to Germany and I saw the way Madame Zelda was relaxed in her home, walking. And I was like, look at me running under snow and sun behind people. Why can I not have this opportunity? Going now to visit Vandoli, she's just from signing her contract. I mean, I was like, she's showing me her laptop and telling me, you see this laptop here? There are 5 different laptops built in this laptop. I said, what? Is that magic or what? She said, just take this course and you'll see that there is nothing there. I mean, that's just the journey. So they were the ones
And I'm
that
very sure it was one thing going through your mind.
yeah, they are the people
I'm
that
very
really
sure it was
motivated
going
me.
through your mind, like, hey, but Mandarin is from an arts background because you know that too well. And I am from
Exactly.
a science background. So how come I'm
Exactly.
building
And
stuff and I'm not?
Mr. Zabedi was sitting opposite Vandolin. And we're like, he was just there laughing. I was just like, say, hey, I was just like, say, hey, this is serious. So this is really magical. And we're like, just take this thing. And I said, okay, next time I'll be coming back as a DBA. And believe me, it happened that way. So
You see, ladies and gentlemen, you're taking this information from the horse's mouth. She said this is not a myth. It is not, we are not luring you to anything strange, right? But definitely, a lot of people will always ask the question, do you mean that everybody you train do have jobs? But I bet you our percentage of success is above 60. It is above 60. Okay, and this will depend on you, the individual. Okay,
that's
Vandeline just said here that what distinguished Harriette was she was the most motivated person she had ever seen. Okay, and she took actions and she took steps. She did not just stay and procrastinated and was getting scared and overwhelmed about everything. Okay, so you need to take that bold step, to take that decision today, that today this is what I'm going to do. If you're seeking to change your career path, if you're seeking to gain a new skill, if you're seeking to do something totally different from what you know, and if you want to earn a lot of money, please, guys, it is the time. Come to KiawiTechIT Academy. We do offer a lot of careers in IT. We do offer Microsoft SQL database administration. We do offer Amazon Web Services, as you can see on the flyer on the screen, on your screen right now. We do offer Amazon Web Services. We do Microsoft Azure, cloud computing, IBM Guardium, cybersecurity. All of these careers are IT-oriented careers, and these for us are the most lucrative at the time in the IT world. Okay, we have data analysts and all the like, but I bet you any of these courses that you take with us, and if you come in with the right mindset, with the urge not to fail, you're telling yourself, I am either making it or I am making it, right? You are going to be invited to one of our live shows, just as Henriette is today, okay, to be able to motivate others and get all the people you can on board. And for us ladies, I met someone I was talking with. He's from the US and he is an IT engineer. He was so surprised to have a female in the IT world. Wow, Miss K. Rochelle, watching from Norway. Wow, Norway in the building. Shout out to you,
That's very
Rachel.
close to you, Harriet.
yeah,
Norway in the
The
building. And
Scandinavians.
Harriette is
the
from
Scandinavian
Denmark.
people.
Yeah. Yeah, so like I was saying, please do take this course. You will have time to do a lot of things, and you'll be able to change your life, change yourself. The vision our CEO has is to carry a community and to carry a force that will change his nuclear community. And I bet you we have a very large community of DBAs. And we are ready and happy to be welcoming you into this community. Oh, you know the lady in red. Wow.
Yeah,
This
Rachel, it's very possible. You all are in the Scandinavian, so she's
Yeah.
in Denmark. So there are
Oh,
yeah,
high chances
wow.
you know her. And
That's
yeah,
right.
one thing I wanted to say about the Scandinavians and then the DBA journey and all of this. In the
yeah,
beginning, everyone thought like this formula only works in the US. So focus
exactly.
was on the US. Nobody ever talked about Europe. And then KiawiTech cracked the code and invaded Germany. And one thing I really admire about Harriet was that she did not think about it as, oh no, I don't know any DBA in Denmark. Maybe I shouldn't, maybe it doesn't work in Denmark. No, she was the first. And
Yeah,
today she's used as a point of reference as the first
exactly.
person who got a DBA job in Denmark. And guys, you don't even want to know about how much this could pay you. We will not talk about that. That's a story for another day. We'll just give
That's
you a
story
little
for another
summary,
day.
right? Take it at the six
Yeah.
figure level, full stop. We call it the six figure seat. It is the six figure seat. So just take it at that. When we
Yes,
say this is a six figure paying job, we are not kidding. We are living testimonies of what we are talking about. So,
That's right.
Rachel, if
yeah.
you have any doubts at all, come on, just reach out to Harriet. She can tell you privately how it works, how things go. So, I mean, make yourself the Harriet in your country. But of course, we already have DBAs. We already have DBAs in pretty much. Yes, we are dotted all over the world. You can see our map, and that map has a lot of countries, And guys, look at that map. If your country is in need, guys, we have someone, a contact person for you. So reach out to us. We are always happy to let you know who you can talk to know how the formula works. The US and Canada are pretty much obvious. Germany, the United Kingdom, Belgium, Spain, France, Cameroon, Kenya, Thailand, Poland, then you can see all of those countries there, guys. Just look at the list. We have DBAs everywhere in these countries. These are the ones we count as our DBAs are those who are already working. And guys,
Yes.
in 80% of the cases, those who don't get jobs know why they didn't get jobs.
Mm-hmm.
That it's as simple as that, because there are so many DBA jobs in the market. There are way more DBA jobs than there are DBAs, and because every single company needs a database administrator. Just think about where you work right now, be it in a school, a hospital, supermarket, wherever you work, TV station, all of these places have database administrators you know nothing about. So guys, just imagine how many companies there are in the world. That would give you an idea of how many database administrators are needed. So guys, pick yourselves up right now, make that decision, and then yeah, come be the next big thing in IT.
Oh wow, Rachel. Rachel, I bet you. I want to tell you, you will be the person that will increase Norway in our map right now.
Yeah. Oh, yes.
You will be the next person
Definitely.
to put Norway on this map. That is a wonderful decision you're taking to just jump into the river and
Yes.
take the course, and
Yeah.
then make sure that you make it. And we are here, KiawiTech IT Academy. We are promising to do everything within our powers to give you the training that you need to be able to make it in this world. That is
That's
what we are promising you. We are promising you to take you from scratch, beginning of this journey to the end, and we are going to be announcing you next DBA in the next 1 year, 6 months, 3 months into the course. One never knows.
that's it. It's-
Okay, so Rachel is asking for Harriet's contact. Is that?
No, she says she will contact Harriet.
Oh, that's good. You are already good to go. And that is already the spirit of someone who is out to win. Who is
That's right.
you don't waste the time. There's no time to be
No
wasted
time
here.
to waste. I remember when I had
No
this job,
time to waste.
I was behind Mr. Zeps. I said, had it been, oh, had I known, oh, had I known, I would have taken this course. Hello, what was I doing? I mean, I
Well,
was like,
let's tell them this story. many years ago, right? At the beginning of KiawiTech, I think this was 2000, could have been easily 2017
Just when Timmy was born,
or
around that time.
18. So at that time, it was either 2017 or 18. So
Yeah.
at that time, Mr. Zeps used to teach late at night. So we had our family gathering, and yeah, he was teaching, and we we woke up in the morning, and he had not gone to bed, and we were like, ah, we gave him a nickname, Mwa teacher.
One teacher.
We gave him a nickname, Muatika. At that time, none of us knew that this was something that would ever concern us someday. We just knew that, okay, Mr. Zeps has some students in the US that he teaches, all this stuff. Of course, I was in the communication end, so I knew that, okay, from time to time, we tell these people, this is what is happening, this is what they
Mm,
have. But I never really
mm.
felt like this was something for me. And I
Yeah.
know much less Harriette. So we
Exactly.
always made fun of him. Every time we met him, we were like, Mua teacher.
One teacher.
So when we actually became DBAs, we asked ourselves, but what stopped us from joining this journey
Exactly.
right at that time?
Exactly.
Can you imagine what would have been today if we joined
I
immediately?
mean, you
Oh
would have
my
been
God.
massively
Oh
exposed.
my God. Sometimes I just console myself and just say, my own time was my own time.
Absolutely.
I told
Because
Mr.
if
Zeb
we
that,
just decided to become one
oh,
of his
had I
students at that
known, oh, had I known, you used to get up and you're teaching people we are there calling you more teacher. I didn't mean I knew. I would have been your student too. I mean, I would have gone far. I mean, but anything has its
we
time.
would
So,
have been
you know,
far.
yeah, yeah. But
It's
the truth
very
is that
And
those who,
absolutely for everyone watching, the right time is now. Don't be
yeah,
like us. We waited how many years? Seven, 7+ years to take on this
yeah.
journey.
exactly, exactly.
Yes, and
And the
now
So
you
simple,
this is
have.
your chance right now, guys.
yeah.
Go ahead, Harriet. You were saying
No,
something.
I wanted to say that the simple truth is that those who have not had jobs from KiawiTech is because they don't want to get those jobs.
That's it.
Because the truth is, I remember when we were just during our last model, and you see the instructors were like, now you guys are already DBAs, go out there into the job market and
So,
start applying. But some people have that spirit of fear in them, that you are
exactly.
like, are you sure if I send my application, they are going to call for me for an interview? They are going to call me for an interview. And you know, thanks to all the KiawiTech instructors, Vandoline, Madam Zelda, Mr. Zeps, with everybody in the KiawiTech community. Thanks to them, because sometimes we needed these voices in our ears that get up, go and send that. The first day I sent my application and I received even a rejection mail, I was so happy. I was very happy. I said, this thing is reality. Oh. Until they have read my application and have told me that they have decided to move on with some other person and they're wishing me good luck. It means this thing is really the reality. So what what I used to do is whenever I get one rejection, I make sure I replace that rejection with applications.
Applications. That's it.
So the day I went for my first interview, ah, I saw that I said this thing is really coming to reality.
Yeah.
When I went there for the first interview, I had to travel 4 hours away from Copenhagen. I went for that interview and I was like, is this all about the interview? I was asking, is it all about the interview? And when they told me, they called 2 days later, they called me and they said, you know what? They decided to move on with some other person. At that point in time, my motivation was gradually decreasing. But when I spoke to the CEO, Dr. Dennis, I spoke to Madame Zelda, spoke to Van, and spoke to Mr. Zeps, they encouraged me. I said, this is just the game. You just need to keep applying, keep applying, keep applying. So When I sat back and I said, what was I even thinking? I didn't think they gave me this job. I will not even be happy because my kids are here. My husband works night shifts. How will my children cope? So from there, I had to boost my motivation again. And I started again the journey. 2 weeks later, I got an interview again. Then that's how the thing just got. When I called Vanti, I told Vanti that, and I've signed my contract. Just within the period of interview, in that our interview boot camp, opened my offer letter within 60 days. When I signed my contract, and they were like, I said this thing, I cried the whole night, tears of joy. I cried, and I was like seriously, is this me? Like seriously? But I said, I mean, I thank God, but I said to myself, I mean, I think I actually really deserve it because I actually gave in my best. I put in the work and I actually harvested what I planted.
That's it.
I
That's a
absolutely agree.
absolutely. Hello, Mr. Our Linus. We are greeting you. Thanks for coming. Oh, we can see you're from London, Frankfurt, Frankfurt. Of course, United Kingdom. Did you see that?
Yeah, we have so many of them.
We have so many of them, so many of our DBAs in the United Kingdom that you can be linked up with. We're greeting you, all of the people from the Queensland. We are greeting you. You're welcome, Mr. Linus from London. And the rest assured, we have a huge community in London, and which you could be able to connect with, and there you can get all the motivations you need to be able to get started with the course. So, Bandoline, I don't know, what do you think? I think what I basically got from Harriette is that do not focus too much on the technicity of the thing. Am I going to cope? Am I going to do this? Am I going to just decide to do it and get in there and see what is there, and you're going to make it? Because we've had a lot of people saying they want to go on retirement and they want to have a retirement plan. Majority of those people are taking this course for retirement plan, and we have a lot of them who are working right now. Is that not so?
That's right.
So,
Absolutely. I mean,
yeah, go ahead.
I absolutely agree with what Harriet said because sometimes you're trying to take a decision that's going to change your life for the better, and there's so much second guessing. You're like, is this for me? Is it too difficult? Would I have the time for it? Maybe I should take the next batch. All of those second thoughts are the devil.
Yeah,
They are your demons. They are your demons trying to push you far away from your destiny. Guys, just hop on. Just hop on because there's never going to be a right time.
that's true.
No matter if you, I mean, if you're too busy in April and you feel like, okay, maybe in October your schedule would have been better. No, it wouldn't.
Yeah,
So if you want something, you go get it and you would make time for it. Guys, if I tell you that I work 8 hours a day, I'm a full-time mom, I'm a full-time wife, and I was a full-time student. I still am a full-time student because I am advancing my skills on a daily basis. Guys, I never believed I was going to have the time to juggle all of this together. And now that I look back, I feel like I was just being lazy, making all of those excuses not to take the right decision. So, guys, if you're thinking about it, if you think about it too much, you just feel like the next batch, the next batch, the next batch. And that is
yeah,
how years go by. That's how 7 or 8 years went by for me. So,
That's
guys,
how
it,
money was slipping out of your hands. Our hands.
exactly. If I were to go back and calculate how much money I've lost all these years,
oh,
I'm just gonna sleep on my bed and cry. But guys, will you have us to tell you not to make the mistakes that we made. So, guys,
Exactly.
if you're interested right now, you feel like this is something that sounds like something that you can do, I have dropped the link in the chat, which is displayed on your screen right now. That is the link to our April cohort, right? So the cohort starts on the 1st of April, but guys, you can be in that group just to be abreast with what is happening in our community, just to
Yeah.
know where our newest DBA is from, or just to know what it takes even to become a DBA. We share the entry requirements there. We share everything that you need to know. So even if you don't feel like you can take the training on the 1st of April, just join the WhatsApp forum, guys, and stay current in our community. Just see how we announce on a daily basis the new DBAs that we have, and you would be motivated.
Yeah.
So I can see I think Rita
Exactly. The same
was
line with what you
kicked
just said,
out.
Hello, are you getting me? Are you
Yes,
getting me now?
Yeah.
yes, we
Yeah.
can
We are
hear you,
getting
Rita.
Okay, okay. So, like I was saying, the same line as Vandeline was saying, we are going to be having our onboarding meeting on Sunday, this coming Sunday, and we do share this information in that forum. So please, if you feel that is something you really want to take on now, please join the April cohort or join either ways just to see if these people what they are blabbing about, if is there anything true about it, you see. So we can see a very special person encouraging us. I think this is the next person I want to invite on my show.
Yes, please, by all means do.
Yes.
Martin, I
Yes,
remember
to you
Martin as one of the most remarkable trainees we've ever
Yes.
had. I
Yes.
oh
mean, his
yeah,
name, you
exactly.
cannot have gone through KiawiTech without retaining the name Martin. Thank you so
My,
much for stopping by, Martin. It's a pleasure having you live with us today.
yeah. And we'll be pleased to have you on one of our live shows. Just keep us a slot so that people can hear your story, how what you went through, and how to take something from you and bring it onto the course. So I would love to ask this very, very last question to Harriette. What are the tips that you can share to give to our audience, people watching, people aspiring to start, or people who are still developing cold feet? What are the tips that you would want to share with each and every one of us?
Thank thank you, Rita. Okay, I will start by the first thing is that motivation. Start with that motivation. Don't give up on the way. Continue and be determined. Hard work. Like Vandolin said, so many of us there, we are parents, we were working, we are housewives, we are at the same time wives, and there was no day that would stay off our other duties because of classes. And thirdly, let me tell you a secret. When you come to KiawiTech, the instructors, they are just amazing. I've never seen a group of people whereby they have that tolerance when you talk of patience. I mean, dealing with adults. I mean, you find people sacrificing their own families just to come and give us knowledge. Their spare time, they come to impact us with that knowledge. I mean, I don't even know what to say when it comes to the instructors because it's like they will hold your hand and push those buttons. They don't go at the pace of the person that really knows. They take the pace of the person that does not know anything. In that light, everybody grabs the information. So what I'm saying is that start with that motivation and tell yourself, I have 8 months of sacrifice. Sacrifice 8 months. Forget about parties. Forget about any relaxation. Forget about all those things and take these 8 months, concentrate within these 8 months and tell me, you call me and you tell me that after within that 8 months, you became a DBA. Because
Exactly.
KiawiTech will give you everything it takes to become a DBA and to keep that job. I am a
Absolutely
testimony.
agree.
I am a testimony, and I know what I'm talking about. So just start up with that same thing that will motivate you. Keep it going. Don't put that motivation down. Even if you go there, you don't know what is delete button. The instructors will hold your hands virtually and you push those buttons. Yeah.
Absolutely agree with you, Harriet. Thank you so much. That is so enlightening. And of course, you have summarized everything and even gone into a question someone has asked in the chat here. And this is the question you just answered, but I want us to look at it together. She says, are there any pre-sequel classes for those who are still new in IT, in the IT world? If yes, when are the classes starting? I'm still very new to this and need to start from the basics. So Harriet
Exactly.
already answered this question technically.
Yeah.
So Harriet, I mean, you have been through all the stages.
Yes.
So answer this question.
Yeah, actually, there is this pre-sequel classes that starts 1 month to the normal classes, and I will advise anybody to take that those pre-sequel classes. They are also very very important because I remember when we started the pre-sequel classes. I mean, I was like, one day doctor told me that, are you sure you will cope with this time slot you have chosen? I told doctor that, the doctor, I'm out for business. I'm out for business, and I will take my that, because the truth is that don't follow people and take slots that you will not be able. Look at your schedule and be realistic. Because somebody like me, I'm in Europe, and I was like, I work full time. When I come back home, my kids, they have their extracurricular activities. You need to take them for their activities. And when you come home, Europe classes are starting at about 8 p.m. By 8 p.m., maybe you're not even settled. And then within the day, you have been running up and down from work, home, doing those things. If I really take this 8 o'clock, this 8 p.m. slot, will I really understand something in that class? So those were the questions I really read that went through my mind, and I said, "This thing, I'm not coming to joke in this thing. I will sacrifice 8 months. 8 months will not kill me." And that's exactly what I did. That's why I decided to take the US time slot, because I know that by then, even if I need to sleep for 2 hours, my brain must have settled, whereby when I get up, anything that they are saying, it will enter this brain. Yeah.
That's a very precise and concise answer. So the answer is yes, we do have pre-sequel classes. You've already seen that. I posted the answer. The answer is in the chat. We do have pre-sequel classes, and these start exactly 1 month before the actual training. So the training starts on the 1st of April, which means the pre-sequel class will be starting anywhere towards the end of this month. So, guys,
Yes.
if you're actually interested in that, please go through the chat and join our WhatsApp group for the April cohort. There you have all the information you need. There you have everything you need to know about our training, and we get you as prepared as we can. So the answer to that question is yes. And there was another interesting question. That's why you saw me post our courses on the screen again. And this question is from Larry. It says, can you brief us on the details of the onboarding meeting? I'm more concerned about the Microsoft Azure course and would like to know if this is part of the meeting, of that meeting. So Rita, orientation classes are yours.
Okay, hello, Mr. Laris. Happy to have you on our live. Of course, yes. At Microsoft Azure course is onboarding. So we are preparing you to onboard for all the courses we do offer, be it Microsoft SQL database administration, Microsoft Azure cloud computing, Amazon Web Services, cyber security as well. So this onboarding meeting will be taking place on Sunday by 7 p.m. GMT, 12 noon CST. So please make sure to join our April cohort, our April WhatsApp group, so that you can be able to have the credentials to log into the meeting. We are going to be using Zoom to have our meetings. So I'll be glad to have you there, Mr. Larry. And I saw Miss Beverly from Indiana. Hello, shout out to Indiana, USA. We
Yes,
are
happy
happy
to
to have
have you.
you. And I could equally see Mr. Alemken confirming and telling us that he will be very happy to be invited in one of our live talk shows. And we are, I know. He
That's
says the
right.
impact is
It's
incredible.
incredible.
Oh yes, the impact is incredible at KiawiTech IT Academy. And please do not miss out on our next show. We are going to be having somebody spicy, and he's going to give you an incredible testimony. You know, it's a privilege. We usually group our testimonies like that, and have meetings where we have people share their experiences and what they have done. But on our live shows, it's exclusive, and you guys get to ask questions
Yes,
to
you get to talk to them one on one.
exactly talk to them one on one. So please do not miss out on these talk shows and keep on sharing. So Vandy, I think if there is no longer any question, we can have a last word from you or something.
Yes, I mean, I think we've gone through the chat already, and it was a pretty interactive session. So we appreciate every one of you who joined. We appreciate you, Rachel. We appreciate you, Bila, Martin. Thanks for coming, Beverly, Larix, everyone in the chat. Mirabel Jolie, I mean, all of you, even those whose names, our Linus, Rachel. Yes, all of you who are here with us tonight, we absolutely appreciate you. But of course, we would be more happy if we can have you on the six-figure seat like Harriet. She
Oh
has
yeah.
told you everything you need to know about. She's told you everything you need to know about joining the IT field with the zero background, right?
Roman.
Zero prior knowledge. Like you know nothing, have no idea what we do here, but you are interested in joining. We are right here for people just like you. She's a living testimony. She started from our pre-sequel class, went from the pre-sequel class where we teach you even how to click on your mouse, because we have people who come here who've never used the computer before.
That's
We
right.
have some
That's
people
true.
who have only checked their email addresses. So we take you from scratch. When we say we really take you from zero IT background to a guru, we mean it. So if you think you're in that position, guys, come. We would make you a database administrator in the next 6 months. So just for the record, our database administration training is 6 months, but we offer you an exclusive mentorship package for 2 months. So we follow you up for 2 months, make sure you get a job, and even after you get a job, we add you to our community of 700 plus database administrators, which is like a whole pool of knowledge, right? Our president for Europe and Africa calls it KiawiTech's ChatGPT. That's our
Exactly.
chat GPT. Though you will never have a problem. You will never encounter an issue that no DBA has encountered. So whatever you face at work, there is somebody in our community who has been through that and who can walk you through. So guys, the ball is in your court. Make that decision today. Join our WhatsApp forum. That's the first step. Custom lose. It's free of charge. You have nothing to lose. You join our community. If you feel like, okay, these people, oh, I don't want any six figures, you jump out. That's okay. But come and see what is happening, and we would be more than happy to guide you on your own personal journey.
Thank you so much, Vandeline. And thank you, Harriet, for joining us. Your insights were so graceful, so very important. And I know you have inspired a lot of people, and you already have responsibilities on your shoulders to
That's
pull up
true.
Norway onto
That's
our
true.
map that we are.
That's
So
true.
thank you so much for being here, and thank
It's
you
my
every
pleasure.
one of you, ladies and gentlemen. Remember, we are going to be having these live talk shows, I think, We're going to have a next one very soon, pretty soon, and we are going to inform you. And remember, we are here to help you, take you through this journey. Don't be scared. Let nothing stop you. We got you covered. What we want from you is just as Vandeline and Harriette has already elaborately explained, bring in that courage. Just grab it like that, like a handbag, and come with it. All that fear, we are going to throw it out of your bag, and we are going to fill it back with a lot of courage and motivation, with everything that you need to be able to succeed for this in this journey. So thank you very much, and I think I will be signing out, or we are going to be signing out now.
We'll be signing out now. Bye, everyone.
Bye.
Bye, everyone.
Hi there. Are you tired of searching for job opportunities or just feeling really stuck in your career? Then stop scrolling because you just landed on the right page. KiawiTechIT Academy is a 100% online IT school that is designed to equip you with the skills that top Fortune companies are looking for. With core courses such as SQL database administration and cybersecurity, KiawiTech has trained and placed hundreds of students in top companies around the world. Believe it or not, the IT industry is booming and you can't afford to only be a spectator. So sign up today at www.kiawitech.com and start the journey to your dream job.
KiawiTechIT Academy is all about empowerment, transformation, and education.
KiawiTechIT Academy is innovative.